Hello gamers and welcome back into Timberborn. We are on episode 9 of our Iron Teeth playthrough and I've got a few plans for today. I'd like to start working on this badwater aqueduct here, and I have a couple other objectives as well. We gotta get this area up and running for badwater pumping, and we've also got to start working on getting some more water income. So those are the three main objectives. A couple of smaller things. I want to readjust this. I don't like this, and so we will lose some materials here, which is not great, but I think we can make this better. So I'd like to move the tube-way station one tile closer and get this changed. Oops, trying to use the new hotkeys and failing. Okay, there we go. Cool, nice. And I want to also change this one, could be a little bit more elegant as well. Oh shoot, it's okay. We can fix that easily. Just a path right there. Here. And okay, just a tiny bit of optimization for those. Cool. And so for the aqueduct, we are going to need to get rid of these 3 oaks right here. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. First off, we're going to need to get up here. So let's get a staircase down. And we're going to need the 6x1 overhang, and I believe the 5x1 as well. So I'm just trying to decide if I want to bring this up one to leave us more ability to raise this in the future. But nah, let's just go with this for now. We're also going to need to get rid of what comes up here. Need on either side, so we need to get rid of these 2 corn as well. Okay, let's prioritize all this stuff. We'll also want a double high platform here. And another one of these, another one of these. Cool. Now we're just waiting for them to get this stuff done. And then do I go with another 6x1 overhang? I don't think I can put one because of the train yet, so we'll do 5x1. Get a couple platforms in. Get our 5x1s here. Cool. And we need a triple high platform there. There. The mechanical fluid pump is going to go in. Wait, why can't you go there? Can it not be placed on platforms? What the heck? Uh-oh. Oh, right, this needs to be up one more. Okay. Do this with doubles. No, it can't be done with doubles. Okay. we're gonna need levees here. Okay, and now I should be able to place it once I figure out this. Double. Okay. This is gonna be not this one, of course. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay, we didn't have this trench. So that's not gonna work because we need levees. Alright. Okay. Try again. We need a couple levees right here. And now it should work. Alright, there we go. Cool. And then our levees will continue out this way. Cool. And now for the badwater, if I put a barrier here, still have badwater touching some of these tiles. Let's just take a look. So then we'll continue out here and here. Just go all the way to the end. Something like that. And this isn't going to do it because the badwater is still going to contaminate this tile. Do I just need to put the contamination barriers, irrigation barriers all along? Will that work? It might work. That kind of prevents me from doing some stuff that I wanted to do. So instead, I think what we'll do is actually just line the bottom of this with levees. Yeah, I like that better. Get rid of this for now so they can get in to build. Okay, cool. Got that cleared. 5x1 here. Cool. Levees. And we'll also need to unlock the impermeable floor for this, which is right here. Cool. Now the berries can spread right there. That's cool. Sweet. So we need to get power to this, and we need to get a way for them to build everything in here. Now they can build a lot coming through this way. We're going to need to prioritize all of this because they are working on the tubeway network. Let's have them come in here and focus on getting all of this done. And for building everything, right, they can come here, build. Can they build everything from there? They might be able to, other than our power connection. Which, how are we going to do this? Does it? Yes, it does connect there. It didn't used to be able to connect there, if I remember correctly. And we'll just come up like that. And it sort of makes sense to have some access over here somehow. So let's take a look at that. We need to at least be able to get to there to build. Yeah, to there. Something like that. Yeah, okay. And do this, put in some spiral stairs right there, and yeah, now they can build all of this. prioritize. They can't build these. They can't build these unless we put in a staircase right here, and now they should be able to build those. Okay, sweet. Let's get this sped up. So that'll get our badwater extraction automated from here. I had a good comment about adjusting these sluice gates, which is important. We can't build you, huh? Alright, we need one more set of stairs right here then. Yeah, we will definitely want to adjust these sluices and these pumps before the next bad tide. And that will be something to remember. Getting a little bit low on our treated planks. So what is using treated planks? I don't know, but is it time to get some more of those on the go? Maybe, yeah. I'm gonna pause the builder's hut. Even though we've got a lot of building, I want some more haulers in. What are we doing on our power? Yeah, we're doing well. And it's also a good time, while we're in a drought, to put another few engines over here. We want to be capable of producing an excess of 1600 power when we need both of these fully going and this fully going. Because these are 700 each, 1400 plus 200. So we need an excess of 4 engines. We only have an excess right now, it seems, of 3. So we want another engine. Definitely want another engine on the go here. So let's take a look at how we would fit that in. So we can fit an engine right here. The problem is I can't get the power out of it. So I think I'll end up putting the engine here so that I can route the power on this right side here. Okay. Get rid of that. And somebody told me that the patch notes indicate that steam engines will end up using water at some point in this. Oh, they do use water. Oh, that makes things more difficult. That's really interesting. Wow, okay. That makes me even more inclined to get this water source going. Wow, okay, that's quite the change. That's a pretty heavy water use. I mean, can I figure out? Yeah, I'm sure it says here. 0.3 water. Wow, they really nerfed the steam engine. Because before, it was just 0.1 log per hour. Now it's doubled the log requirement, and we've added 0.3 water per hour. That's a lot. That's a lot of water. Oof, that's painful. Wow, that makes things really, really difficult. Okay, that could be a major problem. That is something I hadn't considered. So, Man. Oof. What do we do? I think we may need to, like, get this on discharge mode, give up the idea of it being a clean water tank for now, and put in some power wheels right here. That might be the thing to do. Yeah. Whoa. That's really surprising to me. Okay. What is more important? This is like not that important. Because we can still be fiddling around. I just really wanted to show this complete. Oi. Okay. Oh. Alright. Let's get some power wheels down here. I think that's the quickest way to fix our power situation. And I kind of want to make this channel straighter. Do I have time? Do I even have time and resources for that? Oh, this is painful. I don't think I do. I think we'll just deal with it as it is, and yeah. Oh, whoa, that's such a crazy nerf. Oh my god, I'm like reeling from that. Damn. Okay, that derails our plans significantly. I think I just need to like slow this down a little bit while I process that change. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, so if I do this, yeah, kind of want them like that. How do we build all these? Build them from this direction, I suppose. Man, that is painful. Now I gotta get this power. That shouldn't be too bad to get the power back here. Alright. New priorities. Let's get this done. How are we doing on dynamite? We're okay on dynamite right now. I think we'll pause some of this industry here. I think that's good for the moment. What a change. Okay, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense that the steam engine would use water, but that is a heavy nerf. That is a super heavy nerf to the steam engine. Wow. Okay. That changes our plans, because I was going to rely on steam engines for a longer time, but they are now kind of not worth it, because water is our most precious resource at the moment. 3.1k water for a 16-day drought. And now all my beaver math is wrong for how many beavers we can support, because I didn't take this into account. Oh boy, that's super painful. Okay, alright. This tree farm up here will probably end up needing to go in the long term. I don't see how I'm gonna keep it irrigated with our current setup. I'm sure there's a few solutions out there, but we've got a good amount of trees coming in down here, so I'm not too concerned with these die-offs. I do have some trees dying off. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Do want to get this in pretty... Now I'm like overusing the priority tool. I'm getting all kinds of trouble here. Okay. Wow. Super high priority on that. And all of this, please. Oh. It's alright. Improvise, adapt, overcome. We will get this figured out. Just want them to get... See, they're not going to do this because... Okay, well, they'll be done with this soon. Maybe just high priority? No, we want this very high. Wow, dude. I'm like... I am reeling. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, man, that's painful. Okay, let's get this done, Beeves. Our planks are coming back up. Slowly. They are getting a lot of these platforms in. They've gotten a good number of these platforms in. Okay, that's done. Let's get the steam engine online. Now I don't want it. Oh my gosh, the 3.3 water per hour is crazy. That is crazy. That's so much water. Okay. What a nerf to the iron teeth. Alright, okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe the steam engine was a little too strong. Maybe. I don't think it needed that much of a nerf, though. Oh, wow. Okay, alright. Oof. That makes things tough, man. Hopefully we'll get a good amount of power coming from these. Probably worth just opening this up and seeing what our power is gonna... Wait, no, I don't want to open that up because I want to build these. Just kidding. Oh. Oof. How we doing over here, Beeves? Probably low on metal for that, yeah. Yeah, because you're spending all the metal on this. Which I told you to do, so, you know, that's my fault. We got 2 unemployed beavers. Let's get some more builders on the go. A lot of projects to do. Oh my god. 0.3? Are you kidding me, dude? That is crazy. Oh. So painful. Is there anything that we need extract for right now? Because we have no badwater. Oh man. Oh. I am sad. I am sad. That is so rough. Okay. Alright, it's alright. It's alright, dude. Okay, let's get... Since we're just waiting on metal blocks there, we'll get these done. Can I squeeze in any more power? I definitely can. Something like this. I think we're gonna need all this power as soon as we can. I would like to straighten this out. Do I straighten it? Do I straighten it out? Yeah, I think I do. I'm sorry, beavers. I'm so indecisive. My apologies. Okay. Dynamite to there. Levies to here. Yep. Okay. Falls down. Need what? Probably a triple here. Right? Do we care? Yeah, this needs to be a triple. So that'll get us down to this level. And then we need to do more dynamite. I think we're fine not building that up too much. Good grief. Well, I'm glad somebody told me about that, because I didn't know that they were planning on changing the steam engines. If I had known that, I probably would have been a little... I would have planned this a little differently. Oh, what a pain. This is all done. We can pop that dynamite. And we'll end up putting in levees here. That'll just keep us safe from bad water without needing to use barriers. Oof. I can't reach this tile. It'd be great to be able to get around. If I blow this, though, they can reach the tile. Okay, cool. Get these other power wheels in here. Boy, oh boy. Quick check on our food. Yeah, we're still not producing enough mangroves. I did see a really nice build on Reddit where they had this all full of mangroves. But I am not there yet. I don't know if that's something I'm going to want to do. There's probably enough time where this is only going to be at one tile where it's worth it to do mangroves. Just want to get into something that I'm going to want to rip out really quickly. You can't build that, huh? Really? Yeah, okay. You probably could have if I hadn't put this water wheel here, huh? That's a bummer. Definitely not going to be able to do that. Okay. Why can't they reach? I feel like they should be able to reach there. Oh. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about the steam engines. Oh man. That's a bummer. Okay, this one is up and running, but it doesn't need to be powered quite yet. Oh, that's such a nerf. That's such a big nerf. Oh, painful. Painful, painful. Okay. We're over it. We will survive. And I just need a path in here probably, actually. That's why they can't do any of this. Now you can build this, okay. And I feel like we need a spiral staircase in here actually to build the rest of these water wheels. But I really want them to do this first before I lay those in. This one. Come on. And we're gonna need to get down here. Okay, in other news, I was looking at a test map. And testing the water flow from this. And this is strength 1, the aquifer's strength of 1, and that means that it puts out 1 CMS on average. It kind of fluctuates, but it kind of fluctuates between 0.7 and 1.3, which averages at around 1. But it is true that the less you power this, the less water. So I tried with full power, and I also tried with just a beaver on hamster wheel, so only 50 horsepower. And 50 horsepower, this was barely trickling water out. It was like between 0.0 and 0.3. So there's a significant amount of... We want to get these guys working on something else. And how's this water doing over here? Can survive 10 days, so they're okay. There's a significant amount of drop off from less power, and I'm actually gonna have to do a quick cut in the video here. This is a first for me, so we'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. Oh. So, we can now get rid of this, put in more wheels. Excellent. They can't get down to this stuff. Let's give them access. Okay, the aqueduct's coming along in the background here. That's nice. I'd really like them to be focusing on this. Hopefully we get some good power from this. We'll have to see about adding even more water wheels in here. I think this is a good start. Should give us a pretty good boost to our power. And this will just be constant. So yeah, you're really incentivized. This is usually like the badwater discharge plus power wheels is kind of more of an end game for me. I think we're like, somebody said that we're in the mid game, which is nice and generous. I think we're a little bit more in like late early game still, because I don't really consider us to be in mid game until we've got a solid, until we really don't need to be worrying about water, and we're out of metal. Man, so many things to think about. I think getting up here is good. I need to rethink this reservoir, because if we're not able to fill this reservoir, it's not worth dynamiting all this down. So I want to get rid of all this dynamite and hopefully not break anything else in the process. Because yeah, if we can't fill the reservoir, then there's no point in dynamiting this down. So we will just chill on that for the moment while we figure out where to get some more metal. And yeah, I think that's the spot to go for more metal, and that's pretty important. We finished, did we finish all of the platforms here? It looks like yes, we did. I believe. Yeah, we did not. One metal short. Ooh, okay. Oh man. Oh, but we have scrap metal. Okay, so we definitely will need to get access to more metal to finish our two-way network. But let's focus on this right now. and then we will worry about metal. Okay, more power wheels. We're just gonna go with compact. Unless they've changed the large water wheel, 540, 120. I don't know if they've changed these. But like, we can't fit two in here anyway, so we'll just go with the compact right now. Maybe this will be something we change later. But in the past, these were arguably not worth it. They only provided, I think, like 10% extra horsepower per, river tile used. So, and since we can't actually fit two side by side in here, let's just go with the compact. And even would be great to fit one more in, so let's do that. I think this will still get good flow. We'll have to see. That might be better to build this up, but don't know. I feel like it should still work. Okay, we've got enough metal to finish this that last overhang there. They probably can't. Can you actually get there? No, they're just waiting on materials. Okay. I mean, yes, they can get there. They're not blocked. And this is getting done very nicely. Okay, cool. Now we can rip out all of this. Get more power wheels in here. Water wheels. Why am I calling them power wheels? They're not model race cars, damn it. Oh, I just swore on my channel, oh no. Barely. Okay, we're almost back at the wet season. So let's turn this back on. No, not yet, not yet. I don't want to waste any more drops of water than we are. I mean, we're good. We're doing well on our water income. Somebody asked why to pause these pumps. It's mostly just for the worker. Oh, these pumps probably they were talking about. They don't draw power when there's no water in here. They do not. It's more out of paranoia that I pause those pumps. There's no reason to do so. Okay, and we've got to build these in a particular way because this blocks. Yeah, it does. So let's get this one built first. But we can also build this one from up here. So let's do that. And make sure everything's prioritized. It is not. Let's get this done. One more day until our next wet season. Yeah, they're grabbing all the logs from over here. It would have made sense to put in some storage near here for all this log stuff that needs doing. But since we're more than halfway through the project at this point, I'm not going to add some storage. And there's storage like pretty close right over here, so that's fine. So for now, the plans on making this a water tank are canceled, for the near future at least. We have got other things to worry about. And then we also want to get one of these right here. That'd be fine. You could build that. Does not carry over the priority when you use the build tool. Good to know. The B hotkey for copying buildings. Okay. You need to be on. You guys need to be on. And all of these need to be on. So that we can get our max production on this going. Okay, these. Why aren't you guys on? They have no water, right? Okay, the haulers will get to that. And we're a little bit short, so that makes me think it's time to pause these smelters anyway, because we're gonna run out of scrap metal. Yeah, we're only at 33 right now. So let's pause both of the smelters and get our full horsepower to make sure we're getting as much water as possible out of this. And that hurts. That hurts seeing the steam engines run overnight. It's like worth it at this point to micro them. Alright, they are luckily doing this really quickly, so power water wheel needs to go in right here, please. And we can start putting the electrical connection in, or the horsepower. It's not electrical, but you know what I mean. The power connection in. Maybe we'll just come across the top of this dam for now. They are using this path, but they've got another one that is just about the same distance. Well, they need to get through here, though. That's important. So maybe we come up and over. Ugh. This is going to be a pain to build. Unless we just go over the whole time. That's going to be pretty micro-intensive to build. Okay, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. Let's get this in. Make sure our aqueduct's not doing anything silly. It is not. Still using this to build, so we can't seal this up quite yet. Alright. Come on, just a little bit more. Oh, where am I going to get the power? Do I just blast this down? Might be the easiest way to get this power out. Yeah, let's do that. Otherwise I have to come onto this other side to get it. Okay, that can go. And I just said I wanted to slow down. Micro this. Save a little bit of water. And get our pumpers back in. Again, that's a mistake. Get our pumpers back in. Okay. Do we need this many? No. So we've got so much industry paused right now. Yeah. Probably get away with one fewer. No. No. It does jump up to 29. That's probably because these are, yeah, these are kind of fluctuating off and on. So we definitely could get more water out of this water seat. We definitely could. So there's an argument to dynamite this down and do some more work over here. So that's something we'll consider once we are not in another crisis mode. Okay, this is all done. Pause. Wow, that goes really slow when you're on single speed, huh? Okay. Can get rid of you. We need a vertical in here, here, here. Okay. Now we can, once they connect all these, see how much this actually, yeah, they'll be fine. See how much this actually is going to generate for us. Should be a good amount of power. And we're doing well on planks. I think just for ease of building, we will do this, and then we can maintain our pathway across. Because otherwise it's just going to be such a pain to micro the building on this. So we'll do that for now. How's our Aqueduct doing? They're getting it done. Get the speed back up. So it'd be kind of fun to get a bad tide here soon, so we can see this whole system in action. That'd be nice. And we get a little extra power over here for our bad tide. Now it makes sense to put more water wheels across here because they have the power coming through anyway. But let's just focus on getting the power connected first. That makes me think that we should come down here. Then we lose our path. Annoying. We come like across, ultimately. Probably makes sense to come across here and put in platforms and go that way. Alright, let's get this built so we can see what our power generation is. These don't work. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay, we can make them work if we put in levees across here instead of the platforms. That's going to require us to get rid of them either way. Okay. Alright. Okay. This is 1400 horsepower, so that alleviates us from 3+ engines of power. So that is really, really nice. That'll really help us out. One more day on the wet season. We are not even filling these tanks at all, huh? Oh man, okay. So, levees. Levees there. Do I put in a bridge? No, I can't really. Just platforms right here. journey-wise, platforms need to go here. Do we need more levees right here for the power wheels to work? Well, we can put those in later if we need them. This allows us to get down here, get across. Got started. Okay. Means we can pause this. These we don't need to pause, but it's like, at this point, I kind of want to pause them, you know? Because they're using power when this is kind of as full as it's going to be. As full as it needs to be, at least. But now I think they're done. Yeah, they're done pumping, so that's fine. How are we doing on our power usage? We can pause another steam engine. At least one, yeah? Pause this one. Okay, let's pause one more, actually. Yeah, we really don't like that water usage on the steam engines, so they are, well, they are getting to work on this. Really good. Let's get all of this in here. Alright, let's just, for ease of building, we're just going to go platform. Yeah. Platforms here. It's just building this is going to be pain. Hopefully, vertical. So let's get this prioritized. That prioritized. Cool. And get this done, please. And this one. Okay. Now everything is ready to go. This will link us back in. And we'll be getting some good power off of this now. They can't build these. They can build these two, but not these two. Okay, we're gonna need one more platform right here. And our aqueduct is finished! Wow, almost finished. Gotta get rid of this. Put in this levee. And we'll prioritize it just so that we can see the beautiful aqueduct. And we put our floor panels all the way. Yes, we did. Okay, cool. Get rid of the path. Please don't delete everything. Yeah, just the path, please. Okay. Awesome. Badwater aqueduct in. So this is set up for the bad tide. It does make a lot of sense to put power wheels here too, and have this be self-powered, which we will get to once we resolve all this. Guess I can test if this is going to work. Probably not until these levees get built. Will it register? Yeah, it's a 0. So once the levees get built, we'll be able to know if this is going to work or not. And at this point, since we've got all these logs and planks over here, let's actually put in a couple small industrial piles for logs and planks. Set to supply. And do I prioritize? I guess so. We'll just prioritize. These are never going to be built. Once we prioritize them, they are building this stuff. A lot of people in the comments telling me to do this kind of stuff, which is important. I know. I just don't always do it if the projects are smaller. But we are getting this power in now, so we can pause our last steam engine. Now we're not wasting. We spent so many resources to get these in. And it's still good to have some on-demand power for surges in demand. But man, that is quite the nerf to the steam engine. Okay. How much power can we get? Okay, so these are only giving 39. How much are these giving? 78. So yeah, we need to get some more levies in here to get these. Then the bad water is going to start going over this way. So we got to put a couple levies in here. Put these down here. And then we will get those two levies in once the rest of this stuff gets completed. Get this cleaned up straight away. These are full anyway. I like put these in for this, but they're full because I prioritize them. That's alright. And we can get these power wheels slotted in here. Priorities on everything. Verify please. Cool. Now what is... Oh, it doesn't show me the preview anymore. So it should be 78 like the rest of these. 78 is fine. There's probably an argument to like narrow this channel. I didn't think of it, so this is what we're going with. Yeah, it probably would have been way more economical to narrow the channel. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This is really nice for the power right now. Sweet. What are you doing? 78. 78, and we... Why did it say 30 something? Maybe because this blocks in? It says 78 now. So I didn't need the other levies, right? Yeah, no. Okay, alright. Whatever. That means I don't need this one. Right? Yeah. That might have been safer to leave that one in. Whatever. It's not a problem right now. Cool. We have power. We have a lot of power. Awesome. We have access to badwater again. We don't need to worry about getting up here. Still want to get up there though, because I'm going to make the exit for this badwater pool out this way. All right. We have stabilized. We are not as worried anymore. We need to get metal, though. So, what's the best way to get some metal? Come up here. Man, I am ready to sacrifice some of these trees. I just really do feel like this is going to go away. Are those marked for cutting? They are. I'm overthinking how we're gonna get there. You can get off at this two-way station. Just go this way. Something like this. Oh, can't quite do that. Need one more. Quite the building project for some more metal. And again, we'll put large pile, scrap, supply, and a scavenger up here. Make sure these guys are deleted. Still got a little bit, we'll say, hey, empty. And they're not going to do this until I tell them to, because we put the tubeways in earlier. They're going to focus on these platforms and everything. But that's nice. We got another source of power. That's really good. We've got our aqueduct in, and we didn't quite get to doing this yet. That will be on the agenda shortly. But I'm gonna call that it for the episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate all the views and the comments and the support, and I am looking forward to continuing to produce content for you and to see how far we can take this playthrough. So make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!